Maritza, can you hear me? Hello? Mary? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, Vilma. Good evening.
Good
Hello,
evening.
good evening.
Good
Hi,
evening.
Abby.
Hi, Vilma.
Hi, Marta. How are things going?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. All good?
Um,
Everything blue at
yeah,
work?
yes, at work, yes, but when I leave the office, I have problem with the terrible rain.
Oh, yes.
It was
There is
it
a
was
terrible.
horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving and I didn't see anything because of the rain.
I see. Yes, it's been raining the whole afternoon, right? It has been raining very
Yeah,
hard, causing a lot of um, problems, traffic, especially traffic.
yes, was very, very terrible.
But is it far your company from your house?
No, it's from 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
From where to where?
Um, from I live in at the end of the 25th Avenue. And the company is on near the Optica La Joya.
Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost. The 25th Avenue? I don't know where that is.
Well, do you know Salvador del Mundo?
I do?
So in that strip, there is the La Campana, and then
Uh-huh.
is the Pollo Campero and the Gavidia University.
Okay.
Almost in front of the Gavidia is the Optica La Joya. So the company is near
Okay.
from the Optica. And I live at the end of the 25th Avenue. That is the street that going to, if you are going to the El Hermano Lejano.
Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Don't know.
I kind of. Yes. I'm not good at, for example, I'm memorizing streets or numbers. I have terrible. I always ask for specific places, points of reference, right?
I don't know if you know the hospital, el Hospital Nacional de la Mujer.
Yes.
The new one.
Yes.
So this is the 25th Avenue,
Oh,
South
okay.
Avenue. So at the end of that street that is like you are going to the Montserrat or the Malaga.
Malaga. Okay.
Yes, I live in the tope. I don't know how to say.
At the end. At the
At
end.
the end of the street, this is those house is the colonia that I live.
Okay. All right. Now see like that. Yes. I go by that, right? But then yes, with like streets names, I'm really bad. Good. So we got let me see. Beatrice is here. Alexander is here. Madeline, Adriana, Wendy. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening.
Yeah, probably the other ones are watching the game, right? Probably they're watching the game. No, Louis. Are
Yeah, I was watching.
you were watching the game? Yes. Hopefully, right? Hopefully they can score one goal, at least one. Because they haven't been able to score not even one. And we need, especially here, because outside it's very unlikely to happen. Yes, but here's the chance. Good. Do you practice any sport, Vilma?
No, teacher. I
No
don't practice.
sports?
No sports because I don't like. I don't like because when I was a child, broke my arm. No, this one.
Ah,
And then
okay.
I always I have a scare. Uh,
I
I
was
can
scared.
imagine I was I had sorry
No,
I had a scare.
no, I
I was
was scared. Yes.
I was scared, and then never in my life, teacher. I don't like.
All right, no sports. Okay. Madeline, how about you, Madeline? Sports, something at least that you like to watch or something?
When I was younger, I practiced football,
Soccer.
volleyball, yes, and basketball. But actually, I don't practice anymore.
Okay. All right. Yes. Good. It's always, I mean, sometimes it's necessary to do physical activities, right? Yes.
Yes.
At least go walking or jogging, or if you go running or something, cycling, something that will keep you active. And Beatrice, do you do any physical activity?
Sometimes, it's not frequently, but sometimes I go to swim
Okay.
or play ping pong.
Ping pong. Okay. Ping pong. Yes, it's yes. But swimming is a very complete exercise. If you had the chance, go for it. All right. And Alma, the top banana is here. Good evening, Anna. Welcome.
Good, good evening, teacher, and
Yes.
everyone.
Hi.
Good evening, Alma.
Good evening.
Good evening. How does it feel to be at the top banana?
I answered very well.
All right. You feel good, right? To have that power, yes. To have powers, yes. Even though yeah, it's just a colloquial way to refer to a boss, right? Like when you said the big boss. Yeah, I can see Anna. Maybe we score a goal, right?
Go! Sorry,
Okay.
teacher.
Don't worry, it's okay.
Was goal.
El Salvador.
El Salvador, really?
Let's go to El
Yes.
Salvador.
See, good. Who made
Oh,
it? Who made the goal?
who made the
I
goal?
don't
Everybody's
know.
like turning their necks.
I don't know. Enrico Dueña.
Oh, okay. Dueñas.
No sé.
Everybody's like,
Number 20. Number 20. Player number 20.
Gol.
everybody's turning their necks.
Remate. Gol. Sorry.
Nice, nice, okay. Yes,
Nice, very nice, teacher.
very nice, good. So it's if you like sports, yes. I really like sports, even though right now I don't practice anymore. It's been a long time since I haven't played, but I like to watch for sure. Yes, I love watching. Yes. So let me see. Good. So today we are going to talk. Basically, that's gonna be our activity. But we have to complete some of the things at the end, and also we're gonna talk about things that we would like, or things that you are going to, if you have plans already. We're gonna talk a little bit about future things that we would like to maybe get or achieve. Yes, now that we're talking about trainings, learning new things, and learning and development, so we will talk about things that you would like in the future. Maybe if you have the plan to continue studying, or if you will take something else, or if you're going to learn something else. We will talk a little bit about future, but if we have the time, otherwise it's going to be tomorrow. And to complete one of the this unit number 4, which is about trainings, we talked about the simple past, right? Remember that we made a short review of some verbs, especially regular and irregular verbs, that we made a short practice like this one. You have meet. What is the past of meet? Just to take a look.
Met.
Met. And the past participle?
Met.
The same, right?
Met.
How about have? Past and past participle?
Had.
Had. Yes. Had.
Have.
How about speak?
Spoken. Spoken.
And past participle? Spoken. Yes. Similar like go. Past and past participle? Go.
Is
Went.
went and gone.
Going.
When
Gone.
and gone, right? And present perfect. Yes. And then we have do. Past and past participle.
Did.
And
Done.
Down.
how about write? Wrote and
Written.
yeah, you can
Written.
say written or written. 3 ways.
Written.
Yeah, 3 ways. You can say written, or written. 3 ways, no problem. And send, the past participle.
Send.
And.
Send.
And read, the past and past participle.
Read.
Reading.
Reading? No. It's basically the same. Yeah, you write the same, but you pronounce like the
Yes.
color. Red. Yes. Red. And how about see?
Seen.
Seen. So seen. And the last one? Run.
Wrong.
Uh-huh.
Ran and run.
Run. No, there's a difference.
Run.
Uh-huh. Yes,
Run.
remember, yeah, I told you, yes, I gave you a short explanation about some pronunciations with regular verbs, especially regular verbs. When you have some regular verbs, like for example, when you have the letter U, right? And when you have verbs that have letter A in the middle. So this one, the pronunciation, it's different. It changes. Let me see. Let me grab an example. With this one. I'm sorry, it's the opposite. A normally is like this. Good. So we have run. The past is ran. Ran. You don't say run. Yeah, ran is like sounds like and this one, yes, this one it sounds like run. Yes. You got, for example, swim. The past of swim is swim. Yes. And when you say yes, the other one, yes, it's swam. This one, yes, is and you can see a lot of examples like this. A lot of examples where you're gonna have like and a. So this one is pronounced like letter e. Run. Yes. Swam. Swim. Swim. Swam. Another one that has this tendency. Any other verb similar like this?
Run.
Okay, we got ran, and also we have run. Run. Yes. Another one? Any other one?
Sing.
All right. sing, sang, and we have sung. Sing, sing, sung. Sing, sung. Yeah, always. Simple past, and the past
Yes.
participle, Yes, I gave you something about this. And also when we have another combination that is a little bit strange is this one. This one, this combination, example, this one. No, I know. What is the past of no?
New.
New.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No.
Uh, the present, it's
It's no.
no. In the past,
New.
new. How do you pronounce this?
New.
New.
New. New.
Mhm. Okay. How about this one? Fly. The past of fly is flew
Flew.
or flew.
No, it's flew.
But why this one new?
New.
In reality,
New.
this is like an ooh sound. Yes, it's like an ooh. So we don't say new. I knew it. No, it's I knew it. I knew. It's new. Yeah, it's not new. Even though a lot of people will say it new. Yeah, no new none, but it's new no new none. It's like ooh, and this one flew, and you have a lot of like drew. Yes, and a lot of right, and this combination is pronounced like ooh, not like you. Otherwise, you will say flew, but it's not flew. It's just like when you get something flew, just flew. Good evening. Okay, this is just something to basically summarize, but that's something that we already practiced. We saw simple past, we talked about simple past, and also present perfect. We saw regular and irregular verbs. And this one is like when you create some, it says use the past of the verb to be to create sentence or questions. For example, Reynaldo, the first one, can you complete the first one? Number one?
I was at the cinema last night.
Very good. I was. In this case, is was, not really was. It's oh. It sounds like oh.
Was.
I was. I was. Good. Jency, number two.
I was.
I was. Number two.
We were in a coffee when you called.
In a cafe. It's a cafe.
Cafe.
Yes. Coffee is the liquid. Good. Thank you. Angie. Three.
Was I late?
Late. Was I late? Okay. Good. And now number four, Adriana.
Were they late for the interview?
Were they late for the interview? Yes, sounds good. Let me see. Mariella, five.
What is his name?
No, but in past, we are in past. The verb to be in past.
What was his name?
Yes. What was his name? It sounds good. Yes, Rebecca, six.
The number 6, and why were you late?
Why were you late? All right, good. And then we had this one to scramble and create some sentence. Wendy, number one. Wendy. Wendy. Okay, Sophie, help us with number one, Sophie.
Yes, the conference was not fun.
What's not fun?
Was not fun. Yes, was not fun. It's correct. Thank you. Let me see. Louis. Next, number two. Louis, Alexander.
Sorry, I wasn't mute.
Okay. Don't
We
worry.
speak.
Uh-huh.
We waited for this. We waited for no. Until we waited the speaker for arrive. No.
Speaker.
Mm-hmm.
We
And
waited.
we waited for long.
We waited for long
Speaker
until the
arrival.
speaker arrived.
Mm-hmm.
We waited.
We waited
We waited for
for
long
a long.
until the speaker arrived.
Yeah. And how about for a long, right? It means a long time until the speaker arrived. Yes. Good. And the last one, Angie.
People. The people. The people attend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Attended. Attended. Mm-hmm.
Attended annual
Yeah, attending this people worship year the annual less two.
Oh, so complicated, teacher. The people attended the workshop
let's attend
annual
the work.
annual less two.
Mm-hmm.
The people attended
Let's attend
The people less attended the workshop last year, annual year.
this workshop.
Ah,
The people less attended the annual workshop last year.
Less people.
People, less.
Okay, yes, it's
Attended.
better, right? Less
workshop.
people.
This
Less
workshop.
people. Less people.
Less people
Uh-huh.
Attended.
attended this
This workshop.
workshop
This workshop last year.
Last
No,
year.
year. This
This
year.
Annual.
This year.
this year.
Mm-hmm.
Less
Annual.
people attended the workshop this year.
This year.
Yeah, less people attended to the workshop this.
The workshop.
To the
And how about
Yeah.
annual?
Annual.
annual workshop.
The annual workshop.
Annual workshop.
Annual workshop this year. Yes,
This year.
I know that you need to think and organize all the sentence to have logic. Well, that's it. No more. Right. Workshop. Workshop is training basically. Good. Now, and then we're going to talk about things that we would like to do. But right now we're going to go and talk in, let me see, in the groups. Let me see the groups that we had yesterday. Who was number one? I have the picture. I think that was, let me take a look at this. The first one was number one is Adriana and Vilma. So we're gonna listen right now. We're gonna go together So we're gonna listen to Adriana and Vilma. And then number 2, it's Alexander, Jency, and Herbert. 3, Beatrice, Madeline. Number 4, Angie and Wendy. Number 5 is Anna, Mariela, and Maritza. Okay, good. Now we're gonna listen to them. They're gonna give us a short training about doing something. Right, Adriana and Vilma, ready?
Yes.
Okay,
Give me one
now,
moment for the
yes,
presentation, please.
sure, no problem. So the audience is yours now.
Give me 1 second, please.
Sure, no problem.
Okay. Mm, okay. Adriana.
So we are going to deliver a little training about how to send emails, professional emails. Can you please go to the next slide? Okay, yes. Okay, so when you start, when you open a new email, you need to start with a greeting to the person that you are going to send an email. Remember that to sound more professional and personal, you can start with good day, Madeline, or good day, Mariela. So the person that you're going to feel very comfortable with your email. And the next one is a small introduction. That is just a formal way to start your email, like I hope this email finds you well, or I hope you will like that. So then you can move on to start writing the main idea of the body of the email. Uh, and you need to be very specific, and you don't have, and you need to respect the the guidelines when sending a professional email, because you need to be polite and also nice. Um, and you need to take in consideration at the same time that if you are going to send an image or a file or something, get to attach it. So this way you don't have to send a new email saying or apologizing for forgetting to send the attachment. And you don't waste anybody's time. And finally, you need to include your signature so the people can know who is sending the email, because sometimes we are working with general team boxes and they are not personal. So you need to add your signature um, as a part of the protocol for professional emails. Vilma?
Okay. Some things, uh, don't forget when you write a formal mail, email, or document, don't write in capital letters, because when you write in capital letters, you are shooting the other people. Um, you can use the capital letter when you write the first word of the sentence, of if you write a name for the people or the person of the day or the day of the week. Number two, don't use abbreviation, because when you use abbreviation, um, maybe the other people don't understand very well your idea, or uh, don't meaning, oh, sorry, don't know the meaning of the abbreviation. For example, On subject, you can use ASAP, as soon as possible, or if why I for your information, or TBD, sorry, TBD, to be defined. And this is the most common abbreviation the people use when write an email. Number three, check the orthography.
Orthography. Okay.
Orthography, sorry, teacher. Check your grammar, punctuation, and spelling. It's very important to be sure when you write a formal email. And in this part, you need to read the email before sending, because it's very important you explain very well your idea. And when you receive an email, it's very important to read carefully. If it's necessary 2 times or 3 times, is okay. Always, we always are busy, but it's necessary to understand the emails. Number 5, always write a subject short and clear, because the subject is the first line the people read, and is the most important information, because if you don't write a subject, the people don't care answer or like that. This is our presentation. Thank you for your time. If you have a question, this is the moment.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you, Vilma and Adriana. Yes. Even though it looks something that we do almost every day, right? But to send a very formal email, yes, we gotta be careful with many things, especially abbreviation. Just something, for example, every time that we have abbreviations, or we have like acronyms. Acronyms means like each letter represents a word, right? Like, for example, you said ASAP. ASAP, like as soon as possible. This is an abbreviation or an acronym in this case, but we don't say meaning. It's because it's not a word, and we use the expression stand for, stand for, stand for, stand for. Let me write it here. Yes, we use here stand for. I don't know what some things stand for, right? Especially like stand for. It's like similar when you said a meaning. But meaning, when you use meaning, is for words or expressions. But whenever you have an acronym, so you don't use, for example, this one. I have seen this case, this and conversations, and I asked at the beginning, I had questions. What is the meaning of this XOXO? What do you mean by this? What is the meaning?
Kissing.
Kisses and hug and kisses, right? I had no idea. I'm really bad with this. So the question would be, what does SOXO stand for? What does SOXO stand for? Because it's not a word. You don't say meaning. It stands for, or for example, this one, FBI. What does FBI stand for? Hmm? What does FBI stand for?
The Bureau Investigation.
Federal Bureau of Investigation, right? Yes. So we use the word stand for, not meaning. We don't say meaning. Good. But thank you. Yes. Personally, I don't like abbreviations. I don't understand them sometimes. Thank you. Okay. Let me see. Who's next? I said, let me see. Number 2, let me go ahead and check. Oh, Palacios, the new Luis. Hey, you look younger today. What happened?
I shave my beard.
Yeah, yeah, it's Louis' younger brother, the younger brother.
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you, Louis. Is Louis, Jency, and Herbert. Herbert, is
Yeah.
he around? No, he's not. Okay, but Jens is here. What is your topic?
We're going to talking about time management. I don't
Okay.
know if Yancy can make me the favor to share the presentation with us. Okay.
Time
It's
management.
already
Okay,
doing.
let's listen to them.
Okay, we're going to talk about time management and what that's mean. The time management refers to how you organize a plan or how much your time you spend on specific activities. Spending spending more hours at work doesn't mean more productive. Therefore, proper time management at work is essential. Now we are many of us are working from home. It's very important to separate your time for work and your personal time for having different activities that help you to develop your full potential. But when you one of the things that you have to be careful is the thief attention. If we have some element that make the time wasted or there are distractions that make us don't have a proper time management. For example, we have procrastination, overload, and multitask. Uh, what is procrastination? Is the act of delaying or postponing a task or or set of tasks. That means that you're you postpone and postpone what you have to do, and that means that you are trivializing the activity. For example, you say it's too easy. I will do later. For example, when you have homework, you say, no, it's too easy. I'm gonna do it later. And well, the later comes and you don't do it. So procrastination is don't do what you have to do in the proper time. And overload is workers are currently facing what I call triple overload: data, communication, and cognitive overload, affecting the productivity. For example, if you have too many data that you receive in your work and you don't know how to organize, and for example, emails or activities that you have to pay attention, especially in this part to can manage to manage better your time. And your communication is also you need to know how to communicate effectively. And because if you don't do, you are affecting your productivity. And now Jency is going to talk to you about it, multitasking.
Okay.
Multitasking is the act of the people realize some activities at the same time, but this is not the problem. The problem is when the people cannot manage this well, and part of their attention persists on the previous task, while another part try to concentrate on the current task. Some strategies.
Strategies.
The first one.
Strategies. Mhm.
Strategies. The first one is embrace the word no. It's like learn to say no, but some people cannot say no. But saying no to something or someone is very hard because we don't want to cause discomfort to the others, especially when the others are our friends. For example, if I have a lot of things to do, but my best friend tell me, Fulanita, help me with my homework. And I can say no because it's my friend. Finally, I stopped to do other activities. Follow an agenda. We have to organize and plan all the activities of the week. Don't improvise. And finally, deep work and protect your attention. Is the ability to focus without distraction on a hard and cognitively task. We have to focus on one task at a time. And when the task has finished, you can start another task.
In another task. Yeah, it's focus.
Focus. And the advantages is for Herbert.
Advantages. Okay, don't worry. So Herbert can talk
Advantages.
later. Yes, advantages. We don't pronounce, for example, we don't, every time that you have a letter N and then you have letter T, this N eliminates the T in pronunciation. So it's not really necessary to say advantages. So the N eliminates the T. So you say advantages.
Advantages.
Advantages, advantages. Similar, for example, with the word internet. Sorry, but my internet, there's no need for us to say inter. It's better to say internet. My internet is not working. So, or you can say, for example, yeah, we need to use our intellect. It's not really necessary to say intellect. So we can say intellect. So the letter N eliminates the T. For example, you have a very clear example with the verb won. I won. In the past, what is the past of won? One?
One.
The past, what is the past of won? I won.
One till.
Wanted?
All right, there you go, right? So yes.
One.
So yes,
One.
wanted. That's how you write it, but speaking is wanted. I want it. I want it.
One.
Because the letter N eliminates the T in American pronunciation. This is American pronunciation. If you go British, so then yes, wanted, 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 yes. But American, wanted, I wanted, internet, intellect, interview, right? Yes. For example, this one sounds very strange. Intercontinental. This one. At the hotel. Intercontinental. But if you apply the same rule, the American pronunciation, it will sound like intercontinental. Intercontinental hotel. Intercontinental. Right? Sounds strange. Yes, but it's because we eliminate the T sound in American English.
It's the same when you say international.
All right, very good. Yes. Yes, it's true. So you say international, but normally speaking, it's international. International. I work for an international company, international. So this N eliminates the T in American pronunciation. Good, thank you. And some other words like delayed, right? Delayed and also be able to, instead of using can, you can too. It's you will be able to manage your time. Or something that I want to reinforce is when we use, I understand your what is it, your idea when you said when you are realizing some activities. When you are realizing some activities, right? Realize is coming from realizar, right? I think that's the context. But realize means something else. Realize. These are one of the confusing words in English because realize it's not what you think it is. No es realizar. It's what is
Darse
realize?
cuenta.
Es darse cuenta,
Darse
right?
cuenta.
Darse cuenta.
Entonces, realizar actividades is better to say do activities, or it's better to say perform while you are performing some activities, right? So we use perform, but realize it has logic. But how would you say, for example, let me see the word, te voy a demandar en la corte. How would you say that in English? Te voy a demandar. Demandar.
I will sue you.
I will make
Going to
I will
demand.
look you.
demand.
We're going to demand you.
We
I'm
have
going to sue you.
Okay.
I will call in a court.
Okay,
I'm going to
so
demand
we
you.
have, these are the confusing word. We have demand, right? Que es demandar. Pero this is the orden, dar una orden. When you give an order to someone, a command. Yes, in this case, it's like sue you. I will sue. Sue. I will sue you. I will sue you to the court. Sue. Like that. Right? So these words are very confusing, right? They have like a kind of logic in the translation, but they don't. It's a different meaning. Yes. I will demand you, I will order something. Good. Thank you, Luis and Jency. Now let's move on with the next one. I think it's Beatrice, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check my agenda. Yes, it's Beatrice and Madeline.
I share.
All right.
I know.
Share. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Good evening, everybody.
Good
we
evening.
talk about how should you handle conflict with clients. Everybody have been clients, and we have tried it with a coworker or external client in our companies. And sometimes we meet difficult clients, annoying, demanding, passive, friendly, and we need to make deals or negotiation with them. We will present which tool or how deal with this client. With this course, the object of the course is develop the skill, yes, to properly handle conflict and negotiation based on conflict management techniques and negotiation techniques and negotiation strategies.
Yeah, strategies.
Strategies.
Strategies. No, strate, like the letter T, instead of strate, it becomes R. Strate. Strategies. Okay.
Strategies.
Mm-hmm.
Emphasis the
Emphasizing?
personal attitude adopt. Emphasizing the personal attitude adopt when personal attitude adopt when personal difference arise or the need to achieve negotiation in all type of context, yeah, personal, social, family, organizational, and business. With this course, you learn a skill and how to deal the clients, knows different behavior and how to treat them because the personality influence in reach the goals. And this course you learn this skill, for example, listens to the client, have empathy with the client, make committed to solve the problems, and it's important to offer the date to solve the problem. Yes, and continue. Madeline explain which are the benefits about the discourse.
Of course. Okay.
Thank you, Ben. Good evening. So we have some benefit that can help us resolve the conflict or understand why a conflict arises. The first one benefit is understand what conflict is. I think that conflicts occurs when there is a disagreement of opinion between two or more people, in this case clients, and that is because of the different personality, temperaments, or attitude each person has. So the next one, when and why does it arise? Most conflict occur when there is a different of opinion that neither people wants to let go or change, because the people don't like to drop their ideas or and giving up. So the other benefit is how personality influence him. The personality of each of the parties or the people is one of the most important factor to maintain a conflict, on not knowing to give on something and can keep an argument for a long time. The other, learn techniques to handle all kind of conflict, problem, and situation. In this course, we will learn to know the different personality of people and how to handle a situation as well as possible in a short period of time. In the last one, no negotiation strategy,
Strategies.
strategies to achieve the best possible result. In this case, a successful negotiation is one in which both parties benefit, or clients, in the result that a conflict is reached in the best way and peacefully.
Okay.
In this course, I aimed at any person. Aimed at levels of an organization. In the other one says who wants to solve in the best way all those problems or situations that may arise regardless of the issue that originals them or individual involved. This is the meaning of the course.
Okay, thank you. Yes, thank you, no problem. I have some little things like pronunciations, like attitude, like benefits, committed, and it's not a conflict. It's like conflicts, different conflicts with people, right? And another one is, oh, maintain. Let me show you something about it. When it's basically when you said to keep, right? you can keep a conversation. Sometimes this ending in English, tain, you basically eliminate it with a schwa sound like You can make a sound here with the word tain. Like for example here, this one. It's Reynaldo, this one, how do you pronounce this one? How do you say this word?
Certain.
Okay.
Obtain. The first one is tain.
And the word is?
The word or the meaning.
Certain.
How about certain? And how about the second one?
Mountain.
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 How about this one? How about this one?
Fountain. Fountain.
Fountain.
Okay.
Fountain.
Yes. How about this one? Let me see.
Curtain.
Okay.
Curtain.
Curtain, how do you pronounce it, right? Curtain, maybe? Yes, Ariella? Let me see. Sophie, how do you pronounce this word, Sophie?
Curtain.
Read all of them, all the words. Read them,
Curtain.
Sophie.
Oh.
Read all the words.
All the words.
Yeah.
Certain, mountain, fountain, curtain.
All right. Yeah, it sounds good. In but normally we eliminate, for example, the word tain. We can make like a schwa sound. Instead of saying certain, you can say certain. 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 You say mountain.
Certain.
Yeah, I like to go to the mountains. Fountain and curtains. Curtain. Curtain. The curtains. Yes, I have 2 curtains in my house. Curtains. 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 Yeah, it's not really, we don't need to say curtain, curtain, right? We can. It's not necessary. You eliminate this sounds like curtain, certain, mountain, fountain, because these are nouns. So and also when you mention the verb it's maintain. Basically it's maintain, to keep a conversation. But this one is because this is a verb, this is an action, maintain, like this one, right? This one is obtain, because we're talking about an action. So then yes, the intonation is in the word tain. You cannot eliminate. You cannot say, for example, often. No, it's impossible, right? Here you can say certain, but here you can't. But how about this one? Let me see, Adriana. Look at this one. Certain. How about this one?
Ascertain.
Again?
Ascertain.
Ascertain. And how about this one? Here?
Certain.
Certain. And here?
Ascertain.
Yes, it's correct.
Ascertain.
Yes, you say certain because it's an adverb, but here is a verb, is the action, acertar, right? Ascertain. So then yes, you have to pronounce the word tain. Ascertain. Yeah, you ascertain. For example, Louis said El Salvador is gonna win 1-0. Oh, you ascertain on the score. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. I have the next one is Wendy and who's the other one? Just give me a second. And Angie. Angie and Wendy.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening.
Everybody. We are going to give a little training about the responsible. instructions about responsible finance.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot that. Yes, sorry. Let me, yeah, because we have some. All right. She has an extra teacher, right?
Yes.
Personal teacher.
A personal teacher.
Oh, you need so
Look,
reliable turn.
yes. Look, we have the word, right? You have strategies, right? If you say strategies, it sounds good. No problem. It's okay. But right at the beginning, we don't say S because there's no like this S. There's no E. Just a short sound
Strategy.
and then
Strategy.
stra. This T becomes R, and then you say it a. Strategies.
Strategies.
Say it. Strategies. Yes, strategies. Or if you say strategies, it's okay, no problem. But strategies is more common in American pronunciation. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. Let me see. Wendy and Angie, continue. Sorry. Okay.
So we are going to give you a little training about responsible finance.
Finance. Responsible finance. Okay.
Responsible finance.
Okay.
Okay. It is about the personal or family finance.
Finances.
Finances. It refers about how to manage or administration or money. It can be or apply for a individual or for a family because sometimes if in a family there are working more than one person, then you are getting more money, then it is most opportunity to get a better life, but we have to know how to manage or salaries or everything. Then also how to manage or expenses.
To manage your expenses.
Saving funds or insurance, credit, etc. It's etc.
Etc.
Okay, the training objective. One of the goal of personal finance is to make more finance is to make more money, or also, as I was explaining to you, how to save money or organize the expenses. Then only we can see, or we can try to manage the situation best. That is the main object on this training.
Objective. The main objective or the main goal. In this case, better to say goal, right? Yes.
Oh, okay. Tips to start to control the finance is a shouldn't saving. This shouldn't saving is
schedule savings.
Schedule savings is a big things in the moment we are trying to manage our money, because sometimes we don't the most part of people don't used to do, but it's very important save money for the future or for any situation we really don't know. But if we are saving money, it is better to or in any situation. Measure fixed income of expenses. We see the importance of some expenses. Examine your debit and make decisions. Generate extra incomes.
Income.
Income. Be wary of expensive more when there is more income.
Income.
Take your finance income. Take your finance
Financial.
Financial. All these tips are with the object to try to make us how to use properly or money or
Properly. How to use our money properly. Properly.
Money properly.
Okay.
Those are the tips to get that.
Good.
Yes. Execution models.
Execution.
Execution models establish a low acceptable monthly amount according your left to schedule setting to the payroll. Another one, create an Excel file with the details of your monthly fixed and variable expenses. This allows you to measure the real amount of your monetary effectiveness.
Monetary effectiveness.
Monetary effectiveness. Those are also some advice how we can advances how we can start to have most control about our money monthly, for example. Now I give chance to Wendy.
Thank you.
Wendy.
All the time.
All right. Go ahead, Wendy.
Yes, all the time we are listening about some people that have some problems, financial problems. So we are talking about considerations. The responsible finance is a big topic. The money begins to have relevance for us at a very young age when we understand that to buy toys, clothes, you must have the money to get them. Obviously, when we are kids, our parents have to pay a price for give us toys or clothes or a boot only that we need. The important thing is to recognize our financial responsibilities and identify when we have to pay this. For example, all months we have to pay the bills like light, water, maybe credit cards, and we have to save this money, or maybe the rent of the house. Many marriages and families can be affected by not having adequate financial control. You can lose your car, house, many marriage, etc. Cause of irresponsible finance, living beyond your financial capacity. It means that you have a salary, but we don't have control and you spend that more than your salary. With you have this problem. Spend too much, Maybe if you are going to the mall and you buy, and you are not conscious about the things, the
Me,
price.
Mariela said me.
Okay. Do not eliminate unnecessary expense, such as subscription. Maybe all people we have Netflix, Disney, I don't know. And maybe we don't use all. Or when you buy periodical coffees in coffee station, not
Stations. Okay.
keeping track of
Hmm.
your
Continue, I'm sorry.
stations. Yes, not keeping track of your expenses, not having saving goals, having credit cards without knowing how they work first. And you can download an app to keep track of your expense, like Finerio, Cambista, MoneyWiz, etc. Make awareness before buying if you need to get an item. If
Item.
you can't alone, ask for help.
Hmm.
Item, yes. If you can't alone, ask for help. Or read books like Rich Father, Poor Father, or create an habit for 21 days to save coins in a pub.
Hmm.
And thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Yes, good. So we have Wendy, the banker, right? She's um the expert on this one. Yes, believe it or not, this is a really interesting topic, right? About finance. Yes, I don't know, but we have a bad culture about finance. I have seen many cases, like with a little bit more than the minimum salary, like let's say 400, almost $500. It's not like wow salary, but it's not that bad, right? If you know how to use it, so you can live decently. But I know people that they have 5 credit cards. Imagine with this salary, 5 credit cards besides all the expenses that you have at home, and all the credit cards are over the limit, so they are already in debt. It's crazy. It's like, for example, you have a credit card in one institution, and then you owe some money. So you go to another institution, you get another credit card to cover these other credit card. It's like, I don't know, like if you go to the beach, if you open a hole, and then you take the sand from another place to cover this hole, but you have another hole. So it's the same. It's basically, you're not doing anything. Yes, it's very.
And more big hole.
And then it's making bigger, and at the end you don't cover these other credit cards, you are using both, and at the end we ended up with both cards. Imagine, I have seen like 5, and that was crazy. That's too much. I see it. I see like a fake happiness. I always tell some people, young people, right? Hey, that's a fake happiness. And they say, why? Oh, because it feels good. It feels good when you go shopping, right? And you buy the shoes that you want, the clothes that you want, probably the perfume or the computer or any gadget that you want. It feels good, right? So you feel very happy right at this moment. But it's not your money. You're not using your money. You're using someone else's money. And at the end, you're gonna pay maybe like double that money. So it's a fake happiness because you are happy for a moment, but you're gonna be unhappy for 2 years paying that. I don't know if you see my point. Yes, but it's a very interesting topic. Yes.
Yes, so
Thank
right.
you. Thank you. All right. I have now next. I know that it's just listening, but everybody has to go through this. Let me see who's the other one. It's Anna, Cecilia, Mariela, and let me see, and Maritza. Yeah.
Maritza.
Yes. Yes. So Mariela, you're gonna be talking about Sales, right?
Yes.
Yes. Sales. What is that?
Ah, no, it's sales teacher.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Sales.
But
Yeah, remember, sales.
thank you.
You will never forget this word. You will never forget this word. Yeah.
No, I never.
Whatever you see the word salad, oh no, the teacher like bullying me with the word salad, right? It's not salad.
Yes, bullying me or the course.
Yeah, it's like for example, I will never forget a word. The word, let me see, was how do you say isla in English? Isla, isla.
Island.
Iceland.
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 You
Island.
you write Island, right?
Island.
Yeah, that's how you write it. And I was learning English. I was still in high school, and some friends invited us to the beach, and they were Americans. And you know, in La Union, there's a beach where you can see all the islands from Honduras, El Salvador, right? Different islands, Zacatillo, El Perico, right? These kind of islands. So then I was talking to them because they didn't speak Spanish. So then I told the old guy, have you visited that Iceland? And he said, I'm sorry, have you visited that Iceland? And he said, Iceland? Is there ice? He said, is there ice over there? And I was like nervous, right? Yeah, because that's what I was saying, and I was a little bit like nervous because I knew that I was not expressing myself correctly, and I said no, that place over there. Oh, he said, oh, you mean, and yeah, and he said, oh, you mean island. Okay, all right, thank you. Oh yes, that's what I mean, island. See, I will never forget that word. Yes, island.
Rabbit Island.
Yes. Good. Okay, go ahead. About
Star.
training for?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Sales.
Perfect.
Good evening. Our training is about sales. Our main objective is to let you know how to achieve a successful sales program through virtual channels. The members of the group are Ana Cecilia Campos de Herrera, Maritza Abigail Mejia Ramirez, and me, Mariela Araceli Salguero Rodriguez.
Mariela. Okay.
Mariela. The steps to achieve a successful sales process are mainly based on 4 points. The number one, based. The number one is attract. In this point, we need to attract the attention of people we don't know, but we know that they can become potential customers. Either through social networks and customers, right? Either through social networks, blogs, advertising in general. The point number 2 is convert. In this point, we will focus on how to convert those potential customers.
No, not like that. No, focus. Focus. Yes.
Focus.
Okay. Yes.
Focus on how to convert those potential customers into current or future customers.
Okay.
Sorry, teacher. And current customers or future customers. The point number 3 is close. In this point, we already have the information and data of value of our potential customers. And we used to do a good management through our salespeople and get a successful sales. And
Okay.
the point number 4 is the light. And this last point, we need events, promotions, and intelligent content to re-promote our products to our customers and get more customers. And Marixa and Cecilia will explain each process in more details below.
All right.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Well, attract is one of most important things in the sales because it's the form that you heard the necessity of the person. Like imagine you listen about the smart band, and do you want this smart band, but do you know don't know this band? So you can attract and catch the attention for the future customer for mostrar
Show, to
for
show.
for
No, to show.
show
To
to
show.
show the band in the social media or different way, you know. And in this is the objective, the attract, whether
Objective.
intentionally or not. Most marketed objective.
Mm-hmm.
Most marketers spend a lot of time in attract phrase because their main directive for leadership is to generate more leads for sale. To generate more leads, you have to first attract prospect to your website. So after that, you can help me please pass the
Next slide.
wake up group.
Sorry.
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay. And cover. So you
Convert.
show the band.
Mm-hmm.
Convert. Okay, you show the band so the people know about him, their necessity. So okay. If you implement the attract phrase correctly, you will drive more prospects to your site, but not everyone who comes to your site is ready to buy. They may not want to request a quote or talk to an engineer. So to effectively move them to the inbound marketing funnel, you need to gather some of the information.
Gather. It's
Gather.
like obtain. You need to gather.
Oh, gather. The best way to do this is offer them a high value piece of content in exchange for information like email, name, and company. Okay. The next is the Anna.
Yes.
Anna, all right.
Next
Next,
is
Mariela.
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 Sorry. I
Close.
lost.
Close it.
Close. In the close phase, we finally have some context around our prospect. Throughout the conversation, we can now have a targeted conversation with them. Move them further down the borders. Journey into making a decision to do business with us. Here we can leverage middle and bottom of the funnel CTAs and context like case studies, products, layers, a free trial sample and request for quote.
Files.
The close stage release heavily. The close stage release heavily.
Heavily. Relies heavily. Yes.
Heavily. Relies heavily on marketing automation and leaves scoring to influence sales, rep and email nurturing action. If done right, this is where the rubber hits the road and you're involved. Strategy really shines. Action in the close stage will not happen effectively or at all without concerted inbound effort that leverage a powerful marketing platform like next, Mariela. Delight. Surprisingly, most organizations do not
surprisingly.
give.
Yes, it's
Surprisingly.
delight. Explain, let's say that Anna, in let's say in your words, what is delight in sales? What is delight in sales?
It is when the maybe
like fidelity, I guess. Create
yes.
of fidelity.
Yes, I think when you have when the is the when is you do the sales
I guess the
delight.
So
the word delight.
For me, teacher is like you continue by in the same place.
Okay. Like when you
fidelity,
like loyalty, right? Okay. Yes.
Loyalty.
Okay. Continue, Anna. What else?
Okay. Once the sales happen, marketing becomes hands-off, maybe sending a newsletter every once in a while. Delighting customer is critical if you continue to build relationship with your current customer. Through inbound marketing, you will create brand advocates and return customers. Consider leveraging inbound marketing tracking to build loyalty. Leveraging inbound marketing tactic to build loyalty and continually educate customers with relevant content.
Relevant.
It's similar to the promotions.
Yeah.
The promotion the company sent you in your email and continue with the relationship with your customers.
And the offers and the price with products. I don't know.
Promotions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Finish? All right. Thank you. Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, teacher, it's my mouse.
It's your mouse. Thank you. How to attract? Yes. Selling, right? As a yes. Can you stop sharing, Mary, Ella? Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Every time that we talk about sales means money, right? Commission. If you're good at selling, convincing customers is creating the necessity, even though people doesn't need it, but you create that the necessary. for people to buy something. I know that.
And satisfy.
I'm sorry. What is it?
Almita know the thing.
Oh yeah,
Create,
Alma is the
create
expert.
the accessory and satisfy.
It's the banana top.
Banana top.
It's the
Is
top
the top banana.
It's the
Banana.
it's the top banana itself.
in sales. All right. Thank you. I know that yes, listening is a little bit boring, but you know, everybody has to go through this about giving some topics, how to do some things, right? So thank you, everybody. I know that it's time. So we're going to continue with the rest tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Have a great evening, right?
Teacher.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Now, yes, it's
Bye,
time to go
everybody.
to sleep.
Thank you. Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Bye-bye. Good night.